Alrighty, so I have a quick video. I really want to get a dog. Who have been on this channel for a while know that I had a dog. I've had several dogs. This was originally a dog channel. My dog passed. I haven't had time for a puppy because I've been working two jobs. Um, and I'm trying to figure out how I can free up my schedule a little bit so I can get a dog. And I really need a dog for my mental health. Um, I feel very much alone without a dog. Even if I do have human relationships, and I have friends or a girlfriend, I still feel very alone if I don't have a dog. Um, Something about a dog brings functionality to my life. Um, I think a lot of people are like this. To have someone you can rely on is big. To have someone who will love you is big. To have someone that will get you outside in the sun is very big. And I'm missing that in my life. And I haven't had a dog for 2 years now. My last dog, Anubis, passed. Rest in peace. I still think of him sometimes. Based on the name of this channel, I like Dobermans. I'm probably going to get a Doberman again. I've had two black and tan male Dobermans. I want to try a female, and I also want to try either a rust colored that come in like a brown or a red. Um, yeah, and I'll probably not have the ears cropped because it's also illegal where I am, and it's hard to get where I am. And um, I think even if it wasn't, I would probably still want to try that because I've had two that have looked more or less the same and they were related. I'm looking at a picture of them now. Because I think they were uncle and nephew actually. So it was the same bloodline. And they look similar. I know Anubis had a bit of a unique marking. His tan part on his face wasn't solid. It had a bit of a like a Z-shaped, well, not Z-shaped, but a bit of a squiggle, and it went black, or it had a bit of a frame. I could explain it better if I had a picture in front of me. My working memory in that regards is still a little bit rusty. I can't really describe a very fine-tuned feature of somebody unless I'm looking at a picture of them. Anyways, but I do want a dog. I do like the Doberman more than any other breed. One problem I've had both my Dobermans is the heart issue. And my first Doberman, Tyson, passed with a heart murmur, and then it led to internal bleeding in a larger heart. He passed at 8. I thought it wouldn't happen again. Went to the same breeder, which turned out to be a puppy mill. I didn't know. And I didn't know the significance of why puppy mills are bad either. I thought that they were just people that were kind of greasy running a business, but I didn't know that they were actually inbreeding dogs, that they were giving medication to sick dogs that weren't prescribed. Like, I didn't know the actual horrors of the abuse that goes on there. Anyway, so Anubis passed at 4 years old. Same condition. So obviously they've been inbreeding the dogs at the breeder that I've been going to, which is extremely unfortunate. And I hope that they are accountable to that because they've been inbreeding dogs and selling them at actual breeder rates of like $4,000 for like a purebred Doberman, and they're like $400 inbred dogs, and that's a crazy psychopathic scam that they're running there. Absolutely crazy. I did want to report them anonymously, but you can't do anonymous reports, and I'm not sure exactly what the report would be because I don't have any physical evidence, but I've definitely dealt with them, and I know now what a puppy mill is, and I've heard other reviews that have said similar things. So if I go down the Doberman route, I'm going to have to get health insurance for the Doberman, obviously, because this heart condition, even though this specific breeder was worse than others, it still happens. I think 1 in 3 Dobermans, even if they come from a good breeder, get this condition. It might even be more than that. It might even be like 2 in 3 now. I think it's 60% or more at this point, because I guess these breeders have been basically using such a shallow gene pool, and the American gene pool and the European gene pool are 2 different gene pools. And I think the European gene pool, if you actually get it from Europe, is much broader, and they might have a longer lifespan. They say Dobermans can live to 12, but I've never personally seen that. I've always followed all the recommendations and the foods and the vet stuff. But I might look into a black German Shepherd. The problem with that is the shedding. I'm not a big fan of the shedding. It's one of the things that really appeals to me about the Doberman, other than the aesthetic, is the low maintenance of the coat. It's basically a German Shepherd that has a more sleek, compact look, and is a little bit more clingy from what I understand. And both of those things are great. How I'm going to work around my schedule to get one of these dogs or a different breed. Not sure if I need to change my channel name, but I could probably keep it the same. Wouldn't want to change it now, because I'm finally getting a little bit of traction on some of my videos, so it'd be a waste to change the algorithm. But yeah, I would probably need to quit one of my jobs, and to do that, I would need either another job at a more convenient schedule for the dog, maybe making a little bit more money, and instead of working 2 shifts, I could work 1. Or I was thinking maybe if I could deliver Amazon packages, maybe I could bring the dog to work because it could be in my car with me. I'm not sure if Amazon requires you to bring your own vehicle. If they do, that would be kind of iffy, because then you're basically putting miles on your car and you're wearing it down. So you're going to need like most people think Amazon, oh, you're just going to need Uber or Lyft or something like that. You're just going to need to put this gas money in and hope for tips to make it up, but you're also basically running your car into the ground. So how much money you make at Uber or Lyft, that's just going to go into a new vehicle. And if Amazon requires you to use your own vehicle, then it would be the same thing. And then I don't know if UPS has a no dog policy in their vans, so I'd have to look into that. The other option, which is the option I was originally hoping for with this channel, and I'm still not completely lost in faith of it, is I have it so I can quit one of my jobs and take a small loss. If all this channel brings in is about $500 a month, I could do that. But currently this channel is bringing in 0, and I need another 3,000 watch hours even to be considered to the first tier of YouTube monetization and partnership. And then after that, I would have to do even more and have a more successful channel to even get money past the okay mark, and it would be like 30 cents or something like that, something crazy. So I don't really see that this channel is going to be viable for that, and that's extremely depressing, because I really need a dog in my life right now, and I can't really figure that out. Anyways, I could probably just quit one of my jobs and then eat into my savings. I probably wouldn't recommend for that to myself if I was another person, but I'm getting to the point where I am pretty desperate for a dog, so I might do something like that. I've been looking into a black and tan female. I would have to travel there because they're not going to bring it here or ship it, but that could be something. I think I think a spring dog. I'm looking at the calendar. I think a spring puppy would be nice. Anyways, this is something that I got to think about more. I'm kind of thinking out loud here. I'm actually just basically narrating my thoughts at this point, and I don't even know where this is going. Um, but yeah, I need a dog. I like the Dobermans. My life feels more complete with a dog, and I've been 2 years without one. Um, and I feel like I'm gonna have to get one pretty soon. So anyways, check out my other videos if you want, and hopefully you do want, because I would want you to want. So anyways, I am going to schedule this for another day, and I'm going to get ready for my work shift.